you survive the flicks.
Wedged.
They're not getting through that.
Can you survive the flicks?
Where we left off.
You know you done messed up, right? Right?
It never ends.
You know the chat hates you, right? Right?
Yeah, I know.
What's going on, Flix fam, in the Back to the Flix Surviving the Flix Survival Squad? How's everybody doing tonight? What's going on, Black Couch? What's going on, Lee Turner? Welcome in, gentlemen. Where is my volume settings? How am I sounding? Can y'all hear me good? Okay. I don't see my volume settings on the it's always something, man. All right, welcome back to Surviving the Flix. Last time we were at Fairview Hospital. We stopped being a place we were trying to hold and became a place we were trying to escape now. Us, Mark, Lieutenant Harris, made it down to the lower loading bay and found a real evacuation route out of the building. Not a guess, not a maybe, an actual path that could get the civilians out alive. But there's one problem. The route back to the internal medicine ICU isn't a clean one. Right now, we're in a stairwell landing between the lower levels and the upper hospital, and the cluster of zombies has drifted in the approach from two connecting hallways. Not enough to end us, but enough to turn the evacuation into a bloodbath if we bring civilians into this situation. Our last decision was to fast push through the service halls, which means we're not slowing down. We're making the route happen right now. Fairview East Side. Man, this sun is beaming in through these windows, man. My green screen wasn't. Let's see, can y'all see that? Yeah, just a white square right here, man. And I can't do nothing about it till the sun goes down. This is horrible. Which window is that? It's that window. Ah, man, what can I do? Yeah, hold on for a second. I'll be right back. What's going on? Cases and Cams with Daniel Cunningham. Hold on, I'm gonna put y'all in a little mute for a second. I'll be right back. All right, a little tape will fix anything. Ain't that right? Ain't that right? Tell them. So we here to kill some zombies tonight. Some zombies. All right, get out of here. Beat it. What's going on, Chelsea? Had a little technical difficulty with the sun washing out my green screen. I need to turn that off every time it comes up. But I cannot see my sound. Where's my sound dock? Where is my sound dock at? Nowhere to be seen. Hey, don't you doodle in here. I know she gonna doodle. I know she is. She's sniffing. Up on the front carpet. Really? Really? I don't trust her. I don't trust her. I don't trust her like I don't trust Black Couch when it comes front carpet. Come to an ankle tripping. All right, here we go. Don't trust it. Watching my ankles. Yeah, man. Potty training season is real. God, dog. Run her outside for 20 minutes. Come inside, dude. Like, alright, you stop just long enough to understand the shape of the problem. Then you make the call. It's not a sweep. It's not a hold. It's a breakthrough. The stairwell landing above is jammed with bodies spilling in from both adjoining corridors. Enough that if you try to bring civilians through right now, somebody gets trapped, somebody falls, the whole evac turns into a pileup. Mark peeks the angle and immediately sees it. Too tight for civilians, he says. Fine for us, not for a group. Harris checks the opposite hallway and nods. Then we make it fine for a group. I hope. What's our ammo looking like? Oh no, never mind. That's a stupid because we got all that. We got that huge cachet in the OR. The good news is this isn't a full horde. The bad news is this is kind of messy, close range resistance that gets people killed because it looks manageable until it isn't. That's how it always goes down. The landing is cramped, the walls are concrete, the lighting is uneven, and beyond it, the route back to the ICU is still alive if you can punch through and clean it and punch through clean and keep the route moving. Behind you is the loading bay. Ahead of you is the only thing standing between your civilians and escape. Man, it is beating this point with like a dead horse, man. We got it. The ICU is waiting on our word. All right, poll is live. I swear, y'all, no matter what I do to try to amp this up to keep this action packed, it just keeps slowing us down. I have no idea how many grenades we have. I don't know if the last one that helped take out Corporal Rios was the last one, but it is what it is. Oh, okay, I see what it does. It stacks them. So my YouTube control panel is stacked with my audio mixer, so it gives me a little option to click. That's new. Okay, that's what's up. That's new. Hey, what's going on, Postman? Brother Postman. Hey, always, man, there's always something new. OBS did a new update like 2 weeks ago, I think, and I never saw notes on it or nothing like that, but I'm kind of noticing all the new little intricate different details. Thank you, thank you. 45 feels just like 44. It did the update by itself, Postman. I didn't click on nothing. It just, when I opened it up, it looked different. Subtly, it's a subtle change. But now when you stacking all your stuff in your dock at the bottom, now I've got I can show you, but I got all my stuff, my sources, my scenes, my ISO chat, and then the audio mixer and the control panel is in the same square, and it's got 2 tabs at the bottom. You can click on one or the other. Hey, I'm hoping, hey, Black Couch, I'm hoping to be pushing 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and even 100 if I can get it. If I can get it. For real, I don't get no OBS update notifications. I've never gotten an OBS notification. It's just it's just updates. How's 60 looking diabolical when you looking like this? How is 60 looking diabolical when you walking around the streets looking like this dude right here? That's Black Cena right there. Hey, Chelsea, I'll take it. If I get 100, if they give it to me, I'll take it. Whoever they is. I ain't asking for much. Just after January. I just started using. I was using OBS before, but it was too slow. My system it couldn't operate on it. All right, where we sitting at? Did she go outside? Okay, good. Oh, she didn't poop? She ain't here with me, so. Alright, we smashing through and keeping it moving. Alright, let's roll. Got like a gremlin running around, man. Listen to that. Hey, y'all, I've been on 80s horror movie binge fest, man. I'm watching stuff I don't have no business watching. This stuff is horrible. These 80 movies, 80s horror movies is horrible, man. Let you try to talk. Uh-oh. Y'all don't start nothing. I always manage just enough time to hop on over to Postmaster Live, hit the like, listen in for a few minutes, and be like, oh, this ain't got nothing to do with me. Especially if I see G Lufa in there talking mess. Yeah, I heard Mr. Walker got struck with the T virus. All right, here we go. We're moving. Let's go. We don't get clever. We hit it hard. Go! We shout. You take the center line and drive up the landing before the zombies can fully pack the choke point. The first one turns. You slam it backwards with the rifle stock and fire into the second before it can grab. Oh, that's a slick move right there. You slam it backwards with the rifle stock and fire into the second before it can grab the rail. Ooh. Damn. Mark comes up fast on our left, dropping one in the hallway mouth and kicking what? Dropping one in the hallway mouth. That doesn't make sense. I'm gonna read it word for word. Mark comes up fast on your left, dropping one in the hallway mouth and kicking another down the stairs hard enough to take two more with it. The mouth of the hallway. Oh, okay, I got you. It makes sense. In the hallway mouth, in the mouth of the hallway. That's just a weird way to say it. Harris doesn't stop moving. He pushes through the opposite angle like he's clearing a kill house, firing tight controlled bursts into the corridor until the bodies stop stacking and start falling back. Funny thing, man. No, he did not. Tessa is chilling in the generator room. Funny thing, man. Everybody thinks everyone in the military gets trained the same way. We all get basic training, but everybody's not trained to do these tactics that they think everybody is, man. The vast majority of active duty military members are non-combatant. The vast majority are non-combatants. And if you want to include everyone on war vessels, ships and stuff, I was on one. I don't consider myself a war veteran, even though I was out to sea during war. I don't consider myself a war veteran because I've seen war veterans and it's not the same thing. But the average person that you see walking could be active duty and you would never know it. The military is comprised of a lot of unique individuals, let's just say that, of all shapes and sizes. I digress. All right. He pushes through the opposite angle like he's clearing a kill house, firing tight controlled bursts into the corridor until the bodies stop stacking and start falling back. It's violent, fast, and over before the dead can properly close around you. Within seconds, the landing is ours. The route is open. It's not perfectly safe, but it's stable. Mark scans the hall towards the ICU and nods once. We've got a lane. Harris looks the other direction towards the upper service corridor. Then don't waste it. The hospital above is still shifting because we blew up support structure. More movement can drift. Oh no, they're talking about the zombies, okay. More movement can drift in if you stay here too long. But right now, for the first time since we found the loading route, the return path is actually real. That changes everything, because now we're no longer trying to see if an evacuation is possible. Come on, man, stop beating this horse. If you're deciding on how big you want to make the next move, you can go get your people immediately. You can widen the route and make it safer, more safe. You said safer? Is safer a word, y'all? I thought safer wasn't a word. I thought it was more safe. Or you can take advantage of momentum and push the upper hospital harder while you still have it. Push a little deeper. Either way, this is the point where the whole episode turns. The poll is live. What are we doing? But at the end of this, I don't want to say.
You know you done messed up, right? Right?
I don't want to say that. No, you don't put me to sleep, Postman. You very informative, bro. I mean, it's just information that's above my head, my level. You are very keyed in. Whenever I'm listening, you know what you're talking about. I don't know what you talk about, but I know you know what you talk about. And I know that you know that I know you know what you're talking about. And I want you to know that I know you know that I know you know what you're talking about. I haven't caught a Chelsea live. Chelsea must go on live late when I be asleep. When I be chasing dogs and trying to watch horror movies and stuff. Postman be live during the day. I haven't seen Chelsea pop up live during the day. I don't know if I think I got my notifications turned on. They should. I see the other stuff pop up. Or I'll get a text from Derek. Hey, come on, Chelsea, help Chelsea stay up. Like, what are you texting me about? I'll be in a live and he'll text me the link to a live. Hey, you gotta look at this. I'm in the chat, sucker. I'm just not saying nothing. I'm over here making videos and doing a whole bunch of stuff, listening. Especially on Coop's Lives. I be on Coop's Lives. Talk a little bit, put it over there, lower the volume down, be over here on this one doing my little thing. I wasn't even home at 3 o'clock. Had to take a little man to go get a haircut. Oh, it's looking like a 50-50, y'all. Let's see this. Uh-oh, somebody getting in trouble upstairs. No. Yo, we haven't come close to losing a life in a while. The stakes are not high enough. I don't know how to raise the stakes higher to make it a threat without just throwing lives away. Because I have a feeling if I do that, it's going to instantly, because I did that once and it tried to kill us automatically. Somebody else got hurt and they told us we was dead. We lost a life. Really? I do cut my hair. Contrary to popular belief. If I shave this, it's going to turn into a cauliflower patch. So I gotta get the trimmers and take it all down. I wish I could shave, man. Oh man, I wish I could shave. Just get that Mach 3 on there. All right, there we go. Call evac and move together. Ain't no excuse. I'm 45 years old. I don't need to make excuses if I don't want to do something. I just say I don't want to go to that. I try to support everybody. If even if it's jumping in, hitting the like, and bouncing, that's what I'm gonna do. And I would just hope everybody at least did that to me. Or I'll leave somebody active in a tab, and even if I'm not watching, the tab will be active, and I'll be in the live but not in the live. Especially on like Tuesdays and Thursday nights when a lot of people go live, do their thing. I have Rose on one, Anna on one. Who else? It'll be Messy on one. It'll be Cree on one. I've had Chelsea on one. I've had 3 of those tabs open, and I'm not in none of them. They just on. A watch is a watch, man. YouTube don't care. G Honda will be on. DJ Hamp will be on. Fatty will be on. ABCD. All right, let's go. You don't waste the opening. We don't waste the opening. Call him, you say. Harris is already on the radio. Internal medicine, this is Harris. The route is open. Repeat, route is open. Begin movement now. They wasn't ready at all. How they gonna move? Tessa and old boy don't know in engineering. They're static, and then Dr. Shaw's voice cuts through. Copy, civilians are moving. And just like that, the whole hospital changes again. You're no longer just a sweep team. You're no longer just survivors holding rooms. You are an evacuation force, moving living people through the building that is still very much trying to kill them. Us, Mark, Harris, push up the route, while his people in your ICU group and our ICU group begin moving from the top side. The first wave appears at the far end of the hall within minutes. Oh, we got Angela and Mia. It says the dad and the teenage son. There is no dad and teenage. Oh no, there was. Never mind. I'm wrong. We found him in the room. Okay, yeah. The dad and his teenage son. The orderly, Kyle, slow but mobile. Black couch. Kyle still alive. busted up ribs, but he's alive. We got Dr. Shaw and Ramon, armed and covering the back. He hasn't shot that shotgun since we secured the internal medicine. Ain't nobody eat. They probably slept, but I doubt anybody ate unless they ate some crackers, because they used to keep the crackers on the wards for people's blood sugar. Tessa is with them, pushing the group forward with urgency, but not panic. Keep moving, she calls. No bunching up, eyes forward. The sight of them changes the stakes instantly. This route can't just work for shooters. It has to work for everyone. Harris watches the movement and nods once. Ooh, it's getting risky right now, y'all. Good, now we find out if we actually bought enough space. Because the movement the first civilians step into the route, the hospital starts reacting. Come on, man, they hear them squeaky wheels. Hey, it didn't say we was pulling any, Okay, chat, should I ask that question? Should I ask, are there ward patients coming with us, or is that just the group that moved? Listen to you, Black Couch. Hey, I got something for. I got something. It's cooking. Don't worry. It's cooking. Should I ask it? Are these just our civilian survivors? I'm gonna ask it, because it's that's not the only people that was coming down. We had a stretcher with us, and then when we got in there, there were already injured people or sick people in there. So a zombie appears at the far end of the upper corridor, then another, then movement further back in the wing. Enough to tell us that the building is starting to close in around the evacuation. This route is live now. All right, this poll is live as well. I'm asking. See, it's like, nah, ain't nobody else. Everybody else died. Okay. Okay, so we have we have 5 semi-mobile patients. There's an older man with an IV pole, a middle-aged woman in a hospital gown and blanket, a teen patient in an arm sling, a weak older woman with a walker, or she needs walking assistance, and a disorientated adult male in socks and a wristband. That's it, just socks and a wristband. What does that mean? And then we have 2 stretcher patients. So it's two patients that's going to need to be on horizontal movement. The one we brought in with us, and there was one in there that was a post-op patient who's also on a gurney. What we choose? Arm everyone before moving. Hey, that. Y'all heard the victims, right? I mean, Angela, yeah. Her daughter, I don't know if I give her one. The other dad, I might give him one. I don't know. We're gonna see. This is that Dawn of the Dead, the remake, when when they start to evac and people start getting sliced in half with chainsaws. Inexperienced people, man, can't do nothing but make mistakes. It's not even really a mistake. That's just what they were gonna do anyway. Come on, man, get in there. Sometimes I can click on the sentence and get it to select all, but other times I gotta drag it across and Control C, Control V this bad boy. You don't leave people helpless. Arm who can hold something. No hesitation. Because the moment this stops being a small survival group and becomes a hospital evacuation, the rules changed. This isn't just about protecting people anymore. It's about keeping the entire column from collapsing under pressure. So you turn walkers into participants. That's a weird term to use because I know walkers mean zombies. Anybody who can walk is a participant. Hey, somebody on a gurney, man. Hold that bad boy between their feet and just be. Look at that oxygen, boy. Ramon starts handing out whatever can be used: flashlights, scissors, IV poles, a sidearm to one of Harris's people for Overwatch distribution. Even broke off metal bars from the busted equipment cart. Not soldiers, not fighters, but no longer dead weight either. Tessa moves down the line like a drill instructor. If something gets close, hit it and keep moving. Do not stop. Do not scream. Do not freeze. Man, she's a G. Dr. Shaw and the orderly coordinate the 5 semi-mobile patients, keeping them grounded in the center of the evac column. The 2 stretcher patients get assigned immediately. Raymond and a teenage son on one, and Mark and one of Harris's people on the other. Kyle stays upright but clearly struggles to keep pace. Come on, Kyle. Drill instructor? That's a reach. That's a reach. Angela keeps Mia tight by her side, and the father stays close. The other patients shuffle forward under fluorescent lights and emergency shadows, wrapped in blankets, hospital socks dragging across the tile, IV lines bouncing as they move. They ain't got can't they put their sneakers on? You don't have to keep the socks on. You came with sneakers. Put your sneakers on. It's messy. It's loud. It's absolutely not tactical. And that's exactly what makes it dangerous, because now the whole hospital can feel what's happening. You gotta stop saying that, man. I know you wanted to feel emotional, but you gotta stop saying that. The column is starting moving, and it's big. Not a handful of survivors, a real line of human beings trying to get out of a failing building. In the moment the line stretches into the upper hallway, the hospital reacts. Movement appears ahead, then to the side, then behind. Not one attack, not one room. The entire route starts becoming active. Harris sees it first. We don't have time to keep this pretty, he says. And he's right, because now we've got civilians, wounded, slow movers, stretchers, armed survivors, and a route that's only safe if we keep moving forward. And if this column stops, people die. And the poll is live. The poll.
You know the chat hates you, right? Right?
Yeah, I know.
Poor Tessa. I didn't even read the options when I was copying them. Dump the patients and move faster. Oh man. Arm any of the semi-mobile patients. It's a tough one. Seal the halls and move in waves. That might work. If you split them up into like groups of 4 or 5, each group has a, you know, weapons with capable people, you could probably do that. Go quick. Welcome in, Muffin lady. This one is tough, y'all, because each option, dumping the patients and moving faster, that's wicked work right there. Because everybody's not going to take that good. That's us making that decision. And I don't want to give everybody a weapon. Yeah, but a lot of things are logical that should not be done. Logic don't mean right. It just means logical. Logic is not good nor bad. It's logical, but yeah, nah. And nobody picked B. I think that's what, when we were with the assault group, what's going on 3 a.m.? When we were with the assault group, we should have did that. We should have just started knocking stuff over. If the zombies come in already, man, we should start putting stuff down in their way to at least trip them up a bit. But we heavy on A right now, 4 straight into the stairwell. And I don't think it's going to change anytime soon unless 7 more people randomly come into the chat. There you go. Senior T-Virus. Brother Walker in the building. What's going on, brother? All right, we're going with A. Hey, Mr. Walker, man, this drop is gonna be a doozy. I'm gonna have to consult with you on some visual assets, but I'm working through it, man. I'll talk to you about it later. This guy. Like, hey, if y'all didn't see it, this option was available to kill everybody. To kill everything. I don't think y'all was paying attention to that last option. Y'all stopped at the option y'all thought was good and then go down to the last logical option. There's a lot of logical options, man. I love logic, man, but you can't live off, a man can't live off logic alone. Logically, those people were going to take my resources, so logically, I killed them. Logically, I gutted and field stripped their bodies and froze their meat for later. Logically, protein, it doesn't come across every day, so logically, of course I eat human beings. It's good meat. Rachel, welcome to the building. That's not crazy, Black Couch. That's logical. Logically, if I'm about to starve and it's 2 of us, I'm not about to starve. Logically. Say it 3 times with your chest. Rachel. All right, here we go. You don't let the line hesitate. You keep moving. You shout, keep it moving, you shout. And once that order hits the group, the whole evacuation surges forward. The upper hallway becomes a moving wall of people, stretchers, blankets, rifles, IV poles, panic, and momentum. This is no longer clean, it's alive. Lot of moving parts. Raymond and the teenage son muscle one stretcher hard into the stairwell, approach while Mark and Harris, forgot about Mark. While Mark and Harris's man force the second one behind them. How they gonna get that down the stairs, man? The 5 semi-mobile patients stumble forward in a loose center cluster. Shaw and the orderly try to keep them from bunching up. Kyle grits through the pain and stays on his feet. Angela keeps Mia moving. Tessa and Harris work the edges of the column, knocking down anything that gets too close before it can hit the evac line. And then the whole thing slams into the stairwell bottleneck. Too many bodies, too much gear, too much urgency. For one ugly second, the entire evac starts to jam. One stretcher catches the railing. Oh man, here we go. A semi-mobile patient freezes at the top of the stairs. Someone behind them bumps too hard. Uh-oh. Timber, here we go. The line compresses and Mark sees it immediately. No pile up, move! Because if it jams here, it doesn't just slow down, it becomes a feeding point. And the hospital is already reacting. The hospital's been reacting the whole night. Let's go. At the far end of the upper corridor, more zombies drift into view. I wish I could see this, man, because I've lost relation to how I was tracking how the building looked in my mind from what we were doing, but at the end of this ICU towards the evac point or towards the generator room, I've lost context of how many angles we're working with here. At the far end of the corridor, more zombies drift into view. It's not a flood, but it's enough. Enough that if the column stays stuck in the stairs, the dead will hit the back of the evac before the front clears the landing. You're at the worst possible point for hesitation now. A packed stairwell choke, 2 stretchers, 5 unstable semi-mobile patients, a child, an injured survivor, Kyle, and the whole hospital slowly tightening behind us. This is where the evac stays alive or turns into a staircase massacre. About to get massacred up in here, no? All right, Nicole is live. Thanks, Cree. Had a good birthday. The wife treated me to dinner and went to go see Ali Sadiq. It's good. It's a good night. Had a good time. Hey, we winging it, Mr. Walker. A few people go get winged too by some zombie teeth. Hey, the back strap, yeah, freeze the back straps. Hey, if we surviving and we starving, if it's 2 of us, I'm not starving. Especially if you don't know that person. If you're just a random survivor, look at that. Hey, yo, I know quite a few of us are old enough to remember the old cartoons where the dudes would be stranded on the desert island. And the one dude would look at the other dude and he'd turn into a rotisserie. He'd be over there doing some work and the dude would look at him. Thanks, Rachel. Had a good one. Thank you. 45 feels good. And the other dude would look over. That dude be a whole turkey with all the fixes. No shit, Tessa would not trip me, man. We would be dead. We wouldn't have no lives right now if it wasn't for Tessa. All right, that looked like it's stuck. Y'all are trying to get the crippled people killed, man. Oh, let's go. I'm here for it. Hey, we about to see what happens, man. I haven't protected nobody. This is my opinions. These opinions are the opinions of Surviving the Flix. Tessa saved our life. She had that knife, man. She cut a zombie up right before it bit us. And then Kyle ain't been the same since the bus ride in. His ribs got bust up. Everybody else is cool, chilling. Tessa, Mark, us. We took that one bite coming out the farmhouse. I still remember those of y'all who voted on that option. Our two trippinest individuals in the chat. All right, we forcing it. Leave it through! Shout. The whole column surges. Too fast. Too hard. The first stretcher slams the stairwell rail and jumps sideways. Ramon and the teenage son keep it from flipping, but the second one behind them catches the jam and drives into the back of the line. That's all it takes, and the stairwell breaks. A semi-mobile patient loses their footing and goes down hard across the steps. Another crashes into them. The older woman with the walker gets clipped from the side. Yo, this is Final Destination right now. The older woman with the walker gets clipped from the side and tumbles backwards into the rail. I was about to start lying right now. I'm about to say her crutch snaps and the spike sticks upwards as another person walks into it, but I'm not. The older woman with the walker gets clipped from the side and tumbles backwards into the rail, screaming as the walker clatters down the landing. The line compresses and bodies jam together. The rear of the evac is still moving forward while the front has nowhere to go. And then the dead hit the back of the column. It's not a wave, it's a puncture. Just enough zombies reaching the rear flank to turn a traffic jam into blood. One of the semi-mobile patients gets dragged sideways into the wall and disappears under reaching arms before anyone can fully react. The disoriented man in the hospital socks turns the wrong way, tries to climb back up the landing and gets hit from behind so hard he goes over the rail and slams into the lower half flight below. This dude. Mia screams. Angela grabs her so violently she nearly falls herself. Shaw is shouting for people to move, but the sound is swallowed by the stairwell echoes. Tessa and Harris open fire at point-blank range down the back angle just to keep the dead from climbing directly into the pileup. Mark shoves the first stretcher down another step with brute force and screams at everyone in front of him, "Move or die!" And suddenly, that's the whole truth of it. You tried to force a full hospital evac through a bad choke too fast. And Fairview took payment immediately. Now the stairwell is half moving, half failing, with people hurt, people screaming, zombies pressing back, and the route threatening to collapse entirely if you make the wrong next call. This is no longer a clean evacuation. This is triage under attack. The poll is live. Mia is the daughter. Angela's daughter's name is Mia. Yeah, you right. You are right. They are eating us right now. That dude went over the railing and landed on the level below. Oh my goodness, man. Oh, yeah. I was in a zombie apocalypse and I got pushed over a stairwell. What's going on, Jets? How's it going? Was this your first time in? Welcome to Surviving the Flix. Can't remember if you've been in before. Oh, y'all are diabolical. For real? Welcome in. We are going through it right now. We are going through it right now. We were better off leaving them behind. We were better off leaving. All right, this six. That's another vote's not gonna change it. Another vote's not gonna change it. Let's go. We're going with A. All right. Okay. I guess y'all didn't learn y'all lesson from the first time. Oh, thank you. Oh, Creaker, did you just end your live? See, you was in 2 lives at the same time. Do it all the time. I be seeing Ola one and the Ola one another. She administrator in both of them. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. All right. Let me get this set up going, man. We moving now. We in the heat of things. I want to slow this down. Y'all wanna push old people downstairs. Disorientated elderly men over the railings. What is he doing down there? Did that end him? Is he ended? Is he unconscious? Is he down there screaming? What's going on? What did he land on? I'm always confused. All right, here we go. We don't slow down. We keep moving. Hold on, didn't I just say that? Hold on, did I just yell that both times? Oh no, we said ram it through the first time. All right. Keep moving. And that's it. The line stops being a group and becomes a surge. It likes to say we were one thing and then we're not. We're not this, we're this. But it's okay. Yeah, they're giving them a nice nice teeth massage. All up around the neck and clavicles. The front of the column breaks free of the choke and starts pouring down the lower stairwell towards the service level. Behind us, the chaos we left behind doesn't stop. It gets swallowed up. Says it. Mark forces the stretcher down step by step, not even looking back anymore. Raymond does the same thing with the other. Tessa and Harris fall into the brutal rhythm at the rear, short bursts, controlled shots, just enough to keep the dead from collapsing the entire descent. But no one turns around, because the moment you do, you stop. And stopping means death. Kyle stumbles but stays upright. Ooh, watch yourself, Kyle. Angela half drags Mia at this point. The remaining semi-mobile patients push forward into this on instinct alone, fear carrying them faster than their bodies should allow. Man, somebody gonna pop a vessel. The stairwell finally opens, the lower corridor hits, then the loading ramp. Cold air. Oh, we bust through, y'all. Open space. The first civilians break through the loading bay and spill out into the night air beyond the dock. They made it down. Real ground, real space. Escape, but not clean. There was zombies out there. We didn't do nothing with those. Not clean, not whole. Behind them, the rest of the column is still coming. And behind that, the hospital still moving, still closing, still taking. You didn't save everyone, but you kept the column alive. Now it comes down to this last stretch. Get everyone out or lose more in the final seconds. All right, the next poll is live. I have no idea. I don't even read it when I'm copying and pasting. I don't know what the options are. A, sprint to the loading, no stops. B, hold the bottom, cover until cover the arrivals. Clear exit yard before the push. There's zombies out there, y'all. Or close the door and control evac flow. How are we gonna lock that up behind us? There she go. There go Olawa. I was just talking about you. Yes, I did enjoy my birthday. Oh man, how are we gonna do this? We are not tripping Tessa. There was zombies outside.
You know you done messed up, right? Right?
It never ends.
Thank you. It was the 5th, yesterday. Wasn't you just in the chat for all that I'm 45 talk? Just cause you barely out of diapers. Just cause you don't know what CDs are. You know you done messed up, right? I'm gonna start talking like that. You know you done messed up, right? You know that, right? I did the same thing for Tessa too. You know the chat hates you, right?
You know the chat hates you, right? Right?
Yeah, I know.
I love that second question right before they even answer. Right? You know that, right? Right? Oh, y'all going hard with A. Sprint to loading node. Y'all. I need more drops, man. I am pole shaming right now, man. We rushed twice in a row and lost people. And then y'all like, let's just keep rushing. Hope maybe we'll lose a life next. I don't know. How's that gonna go? All right, let's go. In that pole. God, dog. Still baby stepping us, man. That's all good though, man. That one live, man, they gave us what were we doing? We was at that other location. People's was getting shot up. Zombies was coming up, killing random people. So that was action packed. I thought it was about to get like that in this. It did kind of in that stairwell, man. That stairwell got kind of iffy. Push everybody, just go. All right, we don't stage, we don't regroup, we run. Out, we shout. And the entire surviving column explodes out of the loading bay into the cold night air. We have reached the outside for the first time in 4 or 5 lives. 4 or 5 sessions. Stretchers bounce over cracked pavement, blankets drag, shoes slap concrete. People are coughing, crying, limping, stumbling, but they outside. And that matters. That changes everything. The loading yard beyond the dock is dark, fenced, and cluttered with service vehicles, dumpsters, and delivery trailers. It's not safe, but it's not in the hospital. And that alone feels like oxygen. Get the nostrils big, breathe it in. Harris is the first to realize the real problem. He turns back towards the dock doors and sees movement already building inside the bay. They're not stopping at the stairs, he says, and he's right. The dead are still coming. It's not yet a tidal wave, but enough to keep the pressure on the exit. And Mark shoves the stretcher harder. Then we don't stop either. Mark. He got smoke coming off them stretcher tires, boy. He pushed that bad boy down the stairs. Oh, the column pushes across the loading pavement towards the outer service lane. I hope they strap the patients in at least. Somewhere beyond the fence line and access road, there may be working vehicles. There may be a second fallback. There may be actual survivors beyond this yard. Yo, what happened? I'm not even gonna ask. There was other survivors inside that we avoided. What happened to them? Okay, anyhow. But you won't find it standing, we won't find it standing still. We've crossed the biggest threshold of the night, and now we have to decide whether survival means moving further or finally stopping long enough to control the ground we just won. The poll is live. Saying, come on, man. She not in here. You done lost her. Why you all bundled up? Oh no, here she go. She at Daisy's spot. Come here, baby. You did? Oh, she's fine right here then. Did she poop? Okay, good. We gotta confirm doodle, y'all. No, she likes staying at my feet too. She's good. I ain't even here to come in. Hey, baby, wanna come say hi to people? Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. I can't reach that far under. Come here. Come here. Get over here. Come here, baby. Come here. Come here. I knew you was gonna say that. I knew somebody was gonna say that. A little doodling button here. There we go. Zombie survival. Let's go. What option are we picking? What they pick? It's too slippery up here for you? Stand up. Here, I'll use this. No. Stand on that paper. There you go. Now you don't slip. Nope, still slipping. Alright, we'll pick it up. Let's go. Look, what they say? Read that right there. Reach vehicles beyond the fence. Don't you eat my beard. This is the official Surviving the Flix snack right here. When it gets real rough, tell them, go say what's up to the people. Oh, she look like Falcor. I should get the green screen and have her going across, man. Ain't that right, Bella? Huh? Should I put you on the green screen? Like Falcor? Don't you ever lay on your bed? Huh. Get that. I would want to get a vehicle. I should just have my dog up here to get on the what you call it, thumbnail. The two women of the house pick the dog. Hey team, welcome in. The Velvet Voice. The Velvet Voice. Let's see here. All right, this part. What time is it? We can do two more, I guess. Oh, like I was saying earlier, man. I was talking about Maniac Cop Me Here. G Honda brought it up when I was on his live, and I was like, I ain't never seen 2, so I started watching Maniac Cop 2, and I'm like, man, this is. I watched Ghoulies. I had never watched that whole movie. The movie wasn't even about the Ghoulies. It wasn't even about the Ghoulies, man. There's another movie, I forgot the name of it. It's got Brad Pitt. So I'm working on a couple things. Rachel gave me a good idea. I'm working on a Back to the Flix live, Friday the 13th compilation, and I'm gonna have people up. We're just gonna talk about it and stuff like that. What else was I just saying? Movies we weren't supposed to watch live, and a couple other things, man. I got some other shorts. I'm a big batch of shorts going out, man. This a whole bunch of stuff. I'm slowly working on. Make sure I don't roll over under me. All right, here we go. Keep the whole thing moving. No pause, no count, no speeches. This is not Independence Day type stuff. This is real life. And I just watched Independence Day again, and man, do it. I'm telling y'all, man, doing this content, you realize how stupid. They didn't gain their independence from the aliens. It was on Independence Day, but they weren't fighting for independence. Anyhow, like, I think I need to read that definition. Anyhow, vehicles, you say. Now, and the column angles hard across the loading yard towards the outer service fence, where Harris said the access lane should connect to a small fleet yard. Mac. The night outside is colder than it should be after everything you just survived. The kind of cold that hits sweat and blood and makes everyone feel more human for exactly half a second. Then the fence line comes into view, and beyond it, vehicles. It's not a miracle, but it's enough. A cluster of hospital transport vans, 2 maintenance pickups, and a short patient shuttle bus parked crooked in the lot, like someone tried to organize an evacuation here and never got the chance to finish it. Mark sees it and exhales hard. Mark always exhaling, man. And then watch, when Mark died, he gonna take a breath in. Then he says, the first good thing I've seen all night. But the yard isn't empty. A few zombies drift between the vehicles, slow and scattered, drawn by movement from the hospital site. Somebody who can run, go wave and get them to go somewhere else. Nothing like what was inside, but enough that the next move decides whether we can actually get out or die right outside the finish line. Uh-oh, it said finish line. Behind you, the loading bay is still bleeding movement. Hospital is still pushing bodies out like turn nuggets. Not all at once, but enough that your window is short. We made it out. Now we have to turn that into an actual escape. The poll is live, Flix fam. The poll is live. What was you doing, young lady? Spraining your lumbar. You sprained your lumbar? That made my back hurt. I have an extra lumbar spine. Fun fact. I have 6 lumbar spine. I didn't know that somebody could have 6 lumbar spine, but I have one. Hot wire and roll. Who knows how to hot wire? Who knows how to hot wire? What cord you touch? Secure the bus lot first. Load the wounded and defend the lane. Push the fence gap on foot. Hey, are we all rolling together or are we caravanning? I mean, we're gonna find that transport is there and we only got a handful of people. Yeah, hope you're okay. Yeah, I should have said that. How insensitive of me. Horrible. Horrible individual. Hope you got that icy hot on it. And some medication in there. You got your feet up. All right. On A. This gonna be our last scenario right here of the evening. The evening. I need to eat me some food. I seen an ad, man. Play my little games on the phone. I seen an ad for this little self-suctioning red light device, man. I'm like, man, that does not look safe. It was on somebody's back and you just see their skin suck into it. It's a cupping thing. But it's like electronic one. I'm like, that don't look safe. That don't look safe at all. And this lady had 2 on her back and 2 big clumps of meat just sucked into this thing. I'm like, man, good. She was a skinny lady too. She ain't had that much meat to spare. Can't be having all your kind of meat sucked up into a electronic cupping device. I don't. Hey, Black Couch, that's another thing, man. I kind of wanted to do that as well and just talk about that stuff, man. Like the series I was talking about a couple lives ago, Black Summer. They're driving by perfectly good SUVs, big tires, everything. And they in a minivan, like, you keep driving past perfectly good vehicles that's like they parked in the driveway. So the keys gotta be inside the house. And they get the bummiest vehicles to ride in. I never understood it. Other than Zombieland when they got the Hummer, like, but that's a gas guzzler. I get a nice the F-150 with the 2 tanks. Find me a nice old F-150 that got 2 gas tanks. You know them? You can switch back and forth between. Man, shoot. All right, here we go. Get one running, we say. Harris points to the maintenance pickup first, but Mark ignores him and heads straight for the patient shuttle bus. More seats, he says, less trips. And he's right. It's ugly, but it's right. Logic. Us, Mark, and Harris hit the lot hard. Scatter zombies between the vehicles, go down fast. 2 drop near the vans, 1 pinned against the fence, another stumbling out from behind the bus and put down before it can reach the patient line. Tessa arrives seconds later with the rear of the evac and immediately starts directing bodies towards the bus. The semi-mobile patients get pushed towards the door. The stretcher angle towards the rear loading access. Angela keeps Mia close. Okay, I don't care about Angela and Mia. She's been snatching her up, pulling around the whole night. Kyle is still upright, but barely. He's got to be, I don't know, man, sucking chest wound or something. Mark yanks open the bus panel, tears at the wiring, and for one awful second, nothing. Because he just ripped all the guts out and started touching. Hey, man, you know what you're doing? I don't know. I just saw it on TV. I think I touched the wires together till something happened, right? Then the engine turns over. The entire lot changes. The moment that bus comes alive, the noise cuts through the yard, and every drifting zombie in visual range starts turning towards it. Not just the few in the lot, not just the ones spilling in from the hospital dock. Everything nearby now has a beacon. Harris sees the problem instantly. That bus is life, he says, and it's also a dinner bell. Because now we've got what we needed, transport. But it just made the next 30 seconds the most dangerous part of the whole evacuation. No, it's not the most dangerous part. That stairwell when we lost old boy. Is he fine? Is that dude with us, man? Did he die? The old lady fell. What happened? Oh man, but it's just the next 30 seconds, the most dangerous part of the whole evacuation. This is the finish line, and it still wants blood. So the poll is live. Last poll of the night. Oh man, did that dude die? What happened to him, man? I just read this, and now I've read it in her voice in my head. I heard it. I heard it in my head. Yes, actually, yes, it is a short bus. It is, in fact, a short bus. Pretty much. Meals on Wheels. Is that still around? Meals on Wheels? I watched the Burbs. Critters. I watched that a little while ago, but I watched it. Critters. Teen Wolf and Teen Wolf 2, which I can't wait to do because y'all talk about some that hoe over there. You talk about some thoughts, man. Hey, just wait, Black Couch. I got something for you. How in Teen Wolf the girlfriend was on a date with Marty, not Marty, God dog. It makes it Michael J. Fox movies. Anyhow, the girl was on a date with the wolf, but her boyfriend was bowling there too, and she's kissing him, but that's the other dude is her boyfriend, but he's there also, but he was still her boyfriend. Man, and it happened in the second one too. In Teen Wolf 2, the same thing, same scenario. And Teen Wolf 2 is it's like, oh, let's see if we can capitalize on this wolf makeup. We got all these prosthetics and stuff. Let's just sprinkle a couple of the same characters in there, and Styles was different. Styles Mexican now, probably. Styles was white. He's Mexican now. Oh, them lidocaine patches. My sister swears on those. Yeah, there's a Teen Wolf series. There's a Teen Wolf series. The dude with his jaw is crooked permanently. That actor. I don't know his name. It is. His jaw is crooked. I don't know his name. Clear the lane before loading. Load now. Shoot through. Split the vans and bus routes. Leave the slowest. I already know who picked that one. I know who picked D. I know who picked D. Horrible, man. All right, we're going with B. Diabolical. Brother Pinball, what is going on? How you doing this evening? You on the road or got your feet kicked up with a brewski? All right, Flix fam, this is where we're shutting it down tonight. We finally did it. We got out of Fairview Hospital. We're not clean, not untouched, but alive-ish. Tonight we went from a hospital stronghold to a full-on mass casualty evacuation under attack. We forced the stairwell, took some losses in the crush, and still kept the column moving long enough to break out through the loading bay. From there, we pushed into the outer service yard and found the first real sign that this night might not end with us trapped on foot. Vehicles. The chat made the call to go big. We got the patient shuttle bus running, which means right now, at the end of this episode, survivors are outside, the evac line is still alive, the wounded and semi-mobile patients are on the bus. I guess that guy made it. I guess he made it, even though he fell over a railing onto the platform. And the entire yard is about to become a loading zone under pressure, because that engine didn't just save us, it also rang the loudest bell of the night. Why keep saying the loudest bell of the night, man? We literally threw a grenade in a hospital before and got Rios killed. We only lost Rios out of all the people. Oh no, never mind. We lost quite a few orderlies, but they were no names. They were NPCs, so it doesn't matter. All right. So next Monday, we load up, punch through whatever's left in the yard, and find out if getting out of the hospital was the hardest part, or just the beginning of the next disaster. As always, I want to thank each and every one of you for spending the most valuable commodity that we have on the planet, your time, with me and Surviving the Flix. Please continue to support me by liking, subscribing, watching my reviews on the Back to the Flix channel. And if you have downtime and you're not doing anything, feel free to go over to the J Tillman 45 channel. Listen to I've got 2 playlists coming out soon. I'll be on vacation next week, but I got 2 playlists coming out soon. Listen to my R&B playlist on there. There's my lyrics sung by AI. I created those lyrics and I put those lyrics together. All mostly positive songs about love, life, relationships. So if you miss R&B, just go to the R&B playlist and hit play all, and just give it a listen, man. Really listen to that stuff. It's good. So once again, I'm Jay, and I'll see you all next time on Surviving the Flix. Y'all have a good night. Love y'all. Peace.